My video cut. So here we are again. Just an extension of the previous video. I literally just restarted it. So yeah, this was the area I was kind of dreading because the enemies here can be kind of annoying. I think we've got a good sub-weapon though. This one's not too bad. The other one shouldn't be too bad either since we have the ricochet coin, but we'll see what I'm talking about here shortly. And this one bleeds too, so if you needed to. Let's see if there's one more. Yep. So yeah, I can use that to heal myself. Perfect. As I said, Dark Red Wolf says, oh, look at that, 250 coins. So there's one. Of course, you'd have to come back and fight through all that mess again. Well, we're still short of what we actually need. Now this is the guy that's going to ruin your day. Even though it doesn't hurt you to get petrified, it's just freaking annoying. Dropped another little shit. Trick is to try and get in close before it can petrify you. And you don't want to jump into the head either. Ching. There's one more. Oh, maybe not. Okay, that's another thing. You will find gems like rings, and although you can equip them, they don't actually do anything. And they'll tell you sellable. These are a good way also to get the amount of money you need when you go to the librarian. You'll actually be able to sell any of the loot like that that you find. And that's really its only purpose. You don't actually find any real... there's some necklaces and some other accessories you will eventually find later in the game that do actually apply different stat bonuses to you, but I don't think you find those until quite a bit later. Alright, so you actually need to go up, but I want to go down first. Won't be able to reach that just yet. I think there's a saver in here. Nope. So there's actually another boss that we have to tackle before we can get to the library. And we finally have enough points. Yeah, you know what? Going down is not a good idea. Because there's floating Medusa heads. It can be really, really annoying. We're just going to have to go tackle this boss fight. And now that I have the right spell, it shouldn't be too tough. This is actually the first boss fight that really hung me up back in the day. It's not particularly easy. But once you figure out the key to it, it's not too bad. And yeah, you probably will die on the first attempt. And that's right, you're fighting a doppelganger of yourself.
Dark metamorphosis.
But guess what? Do dark metamorphosis. You got that?
Dark metamorphosis.
My move. Alright, you
Dark
guys.
metamorphosis.
Alright, so I actually didn't have to use the other spell. Typically just using Dark Metamorphosis will get you through that fight pretty easy. Right, oh. And finally I think we got us a better sword. Yes! A measly single point, but I'll take it. Alright, so actually I want to go save first. There's a save point further up, but better safe than sorry. You never know what can kill you, and basically you die, you lose all the progress you made from your last save. It never hurts to just go back and save again. Wouldn't want to have to fight myself all over again. This is a trick speedrunners like to use. It does technically make you move faster, but it's kind of annoying as well. I'll have to turn that elevator on. Yes, thank you for the money. Now we can go here, but don't think we can actually make use of this just yet. Oh no, it's the library. Alright, never mind. Alright, we will be right back. We definitely want to go there, but other things we want to look at first. These guys are annoying. We will be getting to that momentarily. That gives us our wolf ability, which admittedly is not that useful, unfortunately. There's only a couple places in the game where it's actually necessary to turn into a wolf. There are a couple places where it will help you pull off some tricky jumps if you don't know how to. In fact, there is one spot where it is essential. This is the teleport room. There are a handful of these located throughout the castle, basically allow you to get from one side to the other a bit quicker. As you can see, this put us back out down here where we started on this side of the map. Once you found it, you found it. But I don't think we'll be able to go back this way. Oh, yeah, we can. And bam! There's our heart max just goes up. And now we fully open this up. So now the shortcut is complete. Now you can access this from the opposite side, which is very important. And we'll just go back. Now we're back up here on the wall. That's what this part of the map is called anyways. Now we're going to get into some tricky shit. This is where we're going to need that spell. Pull it off. There we are. The blue ones are not so annoying, other than they just knock you around, but the yellow Medusa heads will paralyze you or petrify you, and they are annoying as hell. I don't think there's any here, thankfully. Alright. So now we got the elevator working. As you notice, Medusa heads bleed too. So they are also... Oh, there's a yellow one. God damn it. I guess I can't get to that till I get the little double jump ability. Alright. First we got this though. Now we have our ability to turn into a wolf. And as you're in an alternate form like that, it will slowly drain your MP, so keep that in mind. Rhino. Oh, I'm just chilling out. I was recording a video for Ray. Video game video, but anyways. What's the plan? Alright. Alright. Right. Right. Yeah, that's just retarded. Yeah. Yeah, that's just unacceptable. Right. Right. Yeah. Right. Alright, well, that's... Right. Right. Yeah, we weren't, like, too spazzy on Christmas morning. We like sleep, too. For the most part. Okay. Alright. That sounds like a plan. Alright, Chubbs. Bye. Alright. Sorry, brief interlude there. And a phone call. Alright, so we'll go ahead and show you this. So yeah, Soul Steel, kind of tricky. Basically holding it back when you're facing forward. So these directions are, all these spell inputs are when you're facing to, your character's facing to the right. So you're going back and then forward and rolling it all the way back and then forward again. Like I said, it's not the easiest input to do. If you're a fan of old school fighting games, in particular SNK games, this input is going to be pretty familiar and pretty easy to do for the most part. Alright, so now where we go. It's debating on going down or not. Yeah, I don't know that we can actually reach that save on the very top. Let's see how far we can go down. Oh no. Now, as you level up, you'll notice you'll also get stronger just from leveling up. Although improving your weapons and such is definitely going to make a bigger difference, but as you can see, you get more powerful as time goes. Watch that. So yeah, that was what I thought that was, to give us some more life health. And I can't reach this, and I won't be able to reach this. Or will I? Let's try something here. Nope. Alright, it was a thought. Didn't work. Alright, so we're going to try going down here, and I think there's only so much you can do, because to get to one of the items here, you actually have to be able to use the form of mist. I'm going to choose this guy. If I can avoid these stupid Medusa heads. Really, come on. There we go. Huh. That's a lot of effort just for a pot roast. Anyways. Yep. So we can only get through there once we get the power of mist. This is more of a kind of just an Easter eggy kind of place. Can't do a whole lot here other than look out this telescope. Which just shows you the oarsmen who you will run into later in the game. It's just kind of a weird little Easter egg kind of thing. Alright, so now we're going to have to make our way back up here. Hopefully we've acquired enough gold. Oh, what the hell? Well, surely I could jump high enough to get up there. Uh-oh. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I keep forgetting I haven't got the double jump yet. Double jump, it's not drastic, but it does make it easier to get to a few things you normally can't get to. Alright, so go ahead and save, because why not? There I go with that. Trying to do a double jump I can't do yet. And we're going to take the elevator up. And avoid all that. Definitely want that money. Alright, so technically, okay, yeah, that was that one. Let's see if we can go up. I don't think we can, though. Oh, shit. That was annoying. Alright, so we have another save spot right up here in the very top. Now we can go through here, I think, but won't really be able to go too far because until you acquire the double jump ability, there's not much you can do here. And the enemies are kind of tough. Go ahead and go in as far as we can. really want the axe. Oh, I thought there was something there. And I think there is, I just can't get to it just yet. There's something hidden in the wall, but probably should have got the axe. We'll try this again. Getting the axe will make all the difference. Or not. Okay, I'm full of bull. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back. Because there really is nowhere else we can go at this point in this area. Alright, we're still a little short on moolah though. Hopefully that zircon ring will sell for what we want. That will help us get there. Oh, look at this son of a bitch. Medusa heads are probably one of the most annoying enemies in the game, hands down, throughout the history of Castlevania. Nobody likes the Medusa heads. Alright, now we get to go down a little ways to get to the library. Okay. Possibly with the elevator. Yeah, there we are. The headless swordsman can be really obnoxious. Sadly, I think it's just a bamboo sword, so it's a two-handed sword that doesn't do squat for damage. Bronze. And it's kind of funny that we would finally get a better chess piece when we're fixing to replace it with the best possible chess piece we could find. So yeah, that cloth was bullshit. This will only bump up our defense by a point. But just wait until you see what I show you next. Alright. Oh, there's not. That's right. Give me some money. Bastard. game must know what I need, because it's giving me money. Oh, you want to avoid these things at all costs, at least in the early part of the game. You get cursed, you can't attack. Poison, I think, just keeps you from using magic, now that I think about it, but you get cursed, you can't use magic or even attack or defend. You just basically can run. Thankfully, you don't do damage over time. I don't think there's really anything in this game that does damage over time. Oh, shit. Poison seems like it would. Typically, in most games, it does. Gotta be careful, these guys can get annoying. Oh yes, we need that moolah. Alright, we got the fairy scroll. I kinda forgot what this does. Displays enemy name. Now that's kind of relevant because when you go to the librarian, you can actually look up the different enemies you've fought, but also knowing what the enemy's name is, there are certain enemies that drop certain things. So it's useful to know where they're located and what they're called, so on and so forth. But at some point I actually end up turning that off because it ends up just popping up and blocking my view. Just trying to know, see if that enemy is a Duron. And that's a Thornweed. Spellbook. There's another area I can't get to just yet, but that one too. Even though I try to cheese it. Alright, we made it to the librarian.
It's been a long time, old one.
Eh? Why, it's Master Alucard. Come to visit, have we?
I need your help.
Oh, but young master, I could never betray the good count.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Alright, first we're going to sell.
This?
Thank you.
Yeah, we got enough money for what we need. Alright, so as you can see, that's the only thing you can sell is gems. But we get some nice money for them.
How about
Tactics.
this?
Now this actually will play a video demonstrating how to defeat these enemies. Ironically, we've already defeated them, so it doesn't really do much good. You have to have at least attempted to fight an enemy before it shows up there, so if you try to fight a boss and you lose, this will actually still be there so that you can pay and it will show you how to defeat certain enemies. Enemy list,
How about
once
this?
again. This will show you basically what level they are, their HP, what their strengths and weaknesses are, what their potential drops are. So he'll drop a short sword, which we know. That's how we got our first one. Bloody skeleton. Bloody zombie. That's these guys. He'll drop a cloth tunic, which kind of sucks. Flea man. You can drop the Takemitsu. Alright. We're interested in buying. So first we need to get the Jewel of Open, which is going to cost us 500 gold. That's going to let us open those blue glowing doors. As you can see, he sells potions, high potions, elixirs, Anti-venom, anti-curse. These you can get to drop from certain enemies in certain areas. Typically some of the sconces, the light fixtures in the library will actually drop on curse where those ghosts were flying around I was telling you to avoid. Hammer. Now this is actually something only the fairy can use, but basically if you have the fairy familiar active and you become petrified, instead of having to shake loose, she will pop out as long as you have a hammer and paralyze you. There's also a magic apple, which is, if you have one on hand and you have the fairy out, if you die, she will revive you, so you won't have to start over. Then you've got consumable weapons. These are basically one-time use. You throw them, they do a lot of damage, and then they're gone. You'll find some of these, you can buy some of these. They're kind of hit or miss as far as the usefulness, but you have a lot of different ones to choose from. Library card. This is a useful item too, you can buy, but you'll also find some, and basically it will let you teleport to the library right here in front of the librarian, anywhere in the castle. So if you're ever in a bind, you need more items or whatever, you can teleport to him. Meal ticket, it just randomly creates food. And then there's some weapons you can get, and so that's where most of us will get fooled into spending that money to get, oh, but look how much more powerful this than the sword I have. Or this one, the mace. These swords. These actually have special attacks, elemental attacks. Oh, and shields. Hats. Circlet. Oh, and iron armor, but look, it's 7, it's a whole point defense. Can't even afford the skill curse. Oh, wait a minute, I was wrong. You need 1,200 gold. Good lord. How the hell did I misquote that so badly? Wow, okay. So here's the deal. This is the armor we want. This is the armor you really want to just save every single penny you can get in the first part of the game. Because this, as you can see, is stupidly powerful. We can get this cloak here for 2,000. And buff up our defense by 2. The elven cloak bumps it up by 3. This sucker here will actually give you defense and attack by a single point. Ring of Pails is actually a really good one as well. Oh, the castle map. That's another must-have. Let's get it.
Thank you.
That'll show any parts of the map that you haven't discovered yet. Alright, so I was wrong. I thought you only needed 3,000, so I must have been thinking of the Elven Cloak. So realistically, defense-wise, that is the best thing to get. Because even if you go for the Iron Chest piece, it's only going to bump up our defense by a single point. The Elven Cloak is going to bump up our defense by 3, and it's also going to give us a nice boost to our Constitution, which is going to make it so we don't take elemental damage as well. So we're going to go ahead and spend the 3,000 for this, and be on the lookout to save for that diamond chest piece. So anyways, I do apologize for the misinformation there, because I thought for sure the name was
Thank you.
that. Alright, so we're more or less wiped at this point. Which kind of sucks. I would have liked to have had enough to buy a library card at least. Let's go ahead and make sure we equip that. Let's see what Takibatsu is going to do. Oh, so yeah, it's not as powerful, and it requires 2 hands, and it'll knock our defense down as well, so no. We have a better shield. There's not really any reason to equip a second weapon, because we don't have anything as good as what we currently have. And as you can see, when you change your cloak, it will change your appearance as well, which is kind of cool. Alright. So I think I'm going to go save and I'm going to call it quits on this video for the day. Most importantly now, we have a relic that's going to let us open sealed doors. Blue sealed doors. And I think what we're looking for next usually there's a method to the madness in basically the order that you want to try and acquire these various power-ups. Yeah. So I got cursed, can't attack. As long as I'm blinking. Eventually it will wear off with time, but there's the uncursed, as I mentioned. There's almost always drop one or both of these light fixtures. And if you just avoid trying to fight those guys, they'll usually leave you alone. I kind of forgot about this. I don't know what it actually makes any difference in what's going on over here, other than just making it a little more difficult to navigate. But yeah, sometimes when we come up to the wall, there will be fog, and other times there won't. You know what? We need to go ahead and just go down. We're going to go to that teleport room. That's exactly where we're at. Because I think where we want to go next is actually going to be on this side of the castle. And this also puts us a lot closer to a save than the other one. We'd have to go up quite a ways to get to the save. There, so now you can see the full map. And I believe where we're going to want to go next is going to be up to the far left. You see that zigzag pattern going up the tip of the cathedral. But we'll save that for next time. Alright. In the next video, we will be continuing our Castlevania playthrough, and hopefully I won't give you any other more false information or your hopes up about what's available where. That's kind of the fun of this game, is the random surprise. But yeah, kind of goofed up on that. Alright, have a good day and Merry Christmas.